make videos on this channel not because I think I'm perfect or not because I think I have all the answers, but because I very much, like you, I am not perfect. I have a lot of weaknesses and a ton of insecurities. There are days where I don't feel my best, when I get sad, when I get angry, when I get upset. And there are days where I just feel like I can't win. That's why I make these videos. Because I know when you aren't feeling yourself, when you're feeling down and upset. Because I want you guys to be more of who you are and also of more of who you can be. That means you have to be able to pull yourself out of those tough times. And I know that some days can be more difficult to stay positive than others. So I hope that I can help you get through them and to find your strengths. So I have 4 tips that I want to share with you guys that I have found have really helped me to stay positive in my life. So I hope that they'll help you feel a lot better when you're having those bad days, bad moments, things like that. So here we go. So I think that the most important thing to being a more positive person is changing your perspective. In a lot of cases, for a lot of people, the world seems like this big, scary place where bad things can happen at any moment and ruin everything. It's hard, but you have to change that perspective. The way I see it is that bad things will happen. Well, so what? You know, you lose your job. Well, so what? You fail an exam. So what? This is not the end of the world, and you can still live a positive life even when these bad things happen. You always have options. For example, you lose your job. Like, you can't look at it as if everything is going to spiral out of control because of this situation. How are you going to eat? How are you going to pay your bills? You can't look at it like that. You have to look at it in a more positive way. Maybe this is an opportunity for you to do something that you've always wanted to do. You just have to keep reminding yourself that things will work out. No matter what happens, you have to tell yourself that. You have to make them work. So do not stress or worry about these things. Believe me, worrying is not going to solve anything. It's just going to make you feel even more miserable. So remember, even if shitty things happen to you in life, you got to remember to stay positive and tell yourself everything is going to be okay. I think that is the first most important rule to stay positive in life. The next thing you have to do to have a positive life is to be kind to negative people, even when they're really mean to you. This one is really difficult to do because it's really easy to want to be mean back to someone, especially when they're mean to you. But it's important to always try to be kind, because remember, you attract what you put out onto the universe. So if you're constantly being kind and spreading positivity, no matter what happens, then you're going to attract that to you. It's hard though, you know, there's probably going to be loads of times where you're just going to want to tell someone to shut up or tell them just to stop being so mean. And I know, at first it's going to feel fake. If someone insults you the next time, just remember to say, I'm sorry you feel that way. And I know it's going to be difficult, because even if you're not thinking that, but you have to try and respond kindly, because it'll make you feel a lot better, and maybe it might make the other person realize that they're doing wrong as well. Another important thing is, whenever you get upset over something, you have to learn to let it go. I know personally that this one is very difficult, because it is really easy, especially for me, to dwell on things, but honestly, this just makes it a whole lot worse. And then you find yourself falling into this hole of just negativity, and it's really hard to get out of. It takes a lot of practice, but I think the first thing you have to do is just try breathe and move on. Because as I said before, negativity, it'll only affect you. You know, it's okay to be angry, and it is okay to be sad. But it's really important to know when it's time to move on and let go of something, because honestly, it's just going to continue to bring you down. And my final tip to staying positive in life is to cut out negativity, and I mean everything negative. If there are people in your life who you feel constantly bring you down and just brings negativity upon you, then you need to get rid of them, because they do not deserve to be in your life. And believe me, it is very, very hard to cut people out of your life, but you have to do it for you. And those people who are constantly making you feel worthless and constantly bringing you down and making you feel so unhappy in yourself, yet you need to cut them out of your lives right now. Once you do, you're gonna feel so much better. I cut a lot of people out of my life who I felt were just constantly bringing me down, and I felt so much better for that. And it was the best decision I have ever made. So remember, nothing is ever as bad as it seems. You can choose to see the good things in life, and you can choose to see the bad things in life, but it's up to you. You are in control of your life. So next time you feel like things may be going a bit out of control, just remember those tips. You are in control. You can change it for better or for worse, but it's all up to you. Positive mind, positive vibe, positive life. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I really do hope that it's helped some of you guys out. I know there are loads of things that I didn't mention in order to stay positive in life, but if you want, I can make a part 2 to this video, so let me know. What did you think? Do you want to know more? Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, and also thank you so much for supporting me over the past 2 years. Your support has honestly been a huge factor in my positivity, so thank you. Make sure you subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!